Okay, back again. So next up is Lanique from Len's Crafty Life. Lanique is from the Netherlands, Holland, and this was what was wrapped. This was wrapped here, and Lanique has made it's actually what it is a stand-up card. I think these are called something, but I don't know what they're called. So it rests on a stand here on a shelf, but obviously you could also glue this as a flat entry or make it into a pocket, whatever. And it's the prettiest paper. Forget-me-nots. I love forget-me-nots, and the paper, I'm pretty sure, is all forget-me-nots. And this is all put together, very, very dimensional, if you can see that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And obviously sitting on a shelf, you'd see that. And it tones really, the colours tone so beautifully. This is a lovely image, absolutely lovely. So thank you, Lanique. She's from Len's Crafty Life. I will put as many links as I can underneath these videos so that you can follow, go and see these people. And I would love it if you would, especially if they've got a YouTube channel, go and subscribe and help them get a few more subscribers. That's what I was going to say, that's what we all want, but I'm not sure that is exactly what we want. Not sure why I do it really. Okay, so the next is a big parcel. This came as a big parcel from the very lovely Dee. Dee is designed by, I think it's designed by Delicia, Delicia maybe, and she sent a few bits and bobs. So I've got some beautiful paper. I've got an altered envelope. That was her letter, and she sent me some local bits and pieces to her. She's made this beautiful tag, double, again, it's all pockets, so I love this. I do love a pocket. This little flower fairy is gorgeous. I can't remember which one she is, but she's really lovely. And a tiny little bit of found journaling there. It says in her heart. That's very cool. By the goodness of my heart. And then in the back, there's another one. I think that might be Edith Holden. Absolutely gorgeous. And even a little bit of ruffle down here. It says the loveliest things. I think I've got the loveliest things. And Dee sent some die cuts. She sent an envelope with, that was beautifully stuck down, but I couldn't resist opening it. So this is like a wax seal. It's really cool. And there was this. I'll just take that off like that. So she, again, she's chosen to use obviously things that I like. I hope that she likes as well. So this is a little pocket, the journal card, Forget-Me-Not Fairy. That goes with Lanique's. Another journal card. Let's have a look at this. There's a big tag in here with this beautiful Tim Holtz image, and she's chosen the pink. This is actually my favourite Tim Holtz image in that wall flower plaque. The little beads on the ball pin, a little tag which has got "to keep" on it. So pretty. So that was in that pocket there. tones, again, tones so beautifully with everything. And this is an ephemera folder. And again, Dee's been following me quite closely, I think. I might be wrong, but I think so. Because again, she's chosen my one of my favourite Edith Holden images there. This is beautiful. This is a little silk embroidery. I think that is Kenzita's, I have a feeling, is a cigarette, but I might be wrong about that. And this little silk embroidery, I'm not going to get it out now, but I did get this out, is just so pretty. It's sea thrift, which again I love. And as I said to Dee, I live near Coventry in the UK, and there used to be a Cash's silk weaving factory who used to do similar things to that in Coventry that my ancestors all worked at. So that's pretty cool to get different versions. There's little bits and bobs in here, some vintage postcards. Dee says these are from where she lives. And then in this side, and this is clipped over as well, so there's an extra bit here. Little envelope that opens out. And then there's even more on the back. You're spoiling me, Dee. Beautiful journal card. I love all this found journaling, I guess you'd call that. So that's Dee's sort of main entry, and then she added a few beautiful little extras as well. So she's made a little canvas with a charm. This is a 3-dimensional flower. Again, it's a fern, and she's included a little stand for that to go on. So that will be going on my shelf. You might see that gracing a few photographs at some point. Redesigned by Delicia, her Etsy. A few more extras, those are stamps. And this, it's really interesting that this should arrive, because I've just had a go at this. This is one of Angela Kerr's altered envelopes, and Dee's is absolutely lovely. There's a tiny wee book here. I want to open it, but I don't want to open it because I love the way it's wrapped, so I'm going to leave that as it is for now. But it's so cute, look at that. This is something that has journal cards. It's made with envelopes. Bits and bobs in there. Another, Dee, you've been so generous. This beautiful, maybe you can see that better. I don't want to take it out, but it's Gypsophilia, which is another favourite. Oh, so gorgeous. So generous, thank you. This is another journal card in here. That opens out. And this is a journal card in here. So thank you, Dee, for going to all this trouble. I know everything takes a long time to make, and I certainly know that this does, because as I said, I've just made one myself. Absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. So that's Dee. Dee in the jar. All that beautiful, beautiful stuff. So this one is from, where's this one? This is from Hina. Of course it's from Hina. Lovely, lovely Hina, who is a very talented lady. If you don't know her, go and find her. She does some gorgeous stuff. She has sent me some really beautiful coffee dyed paper. And I will definitely use that. Smells delicious. And this is her entry. Again, such a lot of work has gone into this. What I do want to say before I show you this is, obviously everything that's been sent is different. People are at different stages of their creative journey. And one or two people have apologised to me, saying that what they hope what they've sent is okay, or they're sorry it's not better, or that they're a beginner. And I would say never, ever, ever apologise for being a beginner. And this is such a cliche, but we were definitely all beginners at one point. I've been doing stuff like this for probably more than 20 years now, and I've been making things all my life. And honestly, a lot of it is just practice. Just keep trying, keep going, keep doing it. I love everything you've sent me, whether it's, I don't know, one tag or a booklet, whatever. I appreciate the time and effort you've put in. Some of you I know have gone outside your comfort zone, and that's great. And I would say just keep going and use, I mean, if you like what I do, copy what I do. I don't care about that at all. Just do what I do, practice, and you will develop your own style. I never thought I would, truly. I never thought I would develop a style, but I clearly have. It varies a bit from time to time, and I still pick up lots of ideas from other people. I do try and acknowledge those ideas if I remember who it is, and quite often I do, depends really. But a lot of what is turning up now in feeds and on Facebook isn't particularly or necessarily new. When you've been doing it for a really, really long time, you see things go in cycles, and there's a lot of embossing going on at the moment, which is brilliant. I love it all. Tracy Fox is doing some brilliant embossing. I've had embossing powders for 20 years, and I've got a melt pot, and I've made charms and tags with embossing powder, and it's fine for it to keep coming. People are, oh, I'm going on now, I'll shut up. But anyway, if you get my meaning, don't apologise for being a beginner. Thank you for joining in this. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, just to get back to Hina, this is going to be a really long video now. So I don't want to rush this because it is so pretty and so beautiful. She's used her coffee dyed paper to make beautiful little booklets. This is actually a concertina. And look at this. Isn't that the prettiest thing? And here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is one of the little charms that I've seen quite a number of people do recently, with just laying up a bit of card, a die cut on the top, and covering it with either embossing powder or glossy accents, and you get a beautiful little tile. Tile is the word I'm using. I don't know if I've got one. This is my box of scrap. There we go. So this is a tile. I did this on a little bit of probably a Scrabble. Maybe it's a bit big for Scrabble. Little wood piece. And this is a little tile with I think glossy accents on the top. So it's paint or ink, or I can't remember. I think it's ink, distress ink, bit of stamping, and then glossy accents. And this is a similar idea. This is a little booklet. Journal card. This is really beautiful, Hina, thank you. This is just a piece of that beautiful paper. And another booklet. Opens out. So that's going that way from the front, and then you turn it over, and from the back basically the same, similar. It's not exactly the same, but the same again. It's beautiful lace, that's probably sari trim. Another little tag with the charm on it. Another booklet. So this is just delightful. There's a lot of time gone into this, but it's not actually difficult to do. It's put together with strips of cloth. I say it's not difficult to do. It's not, but you probably need a tutorial. I don't know if Hina has got a tutorial for that. She should have. I can't remember the name. Sorry, I have made this. I probably shouldn't go on so much. I don't usually, but I am a bit, I just want people to enjoy this so much and not worry too much about what they do or how they do it. So my final one today in this really long video is from Eva Kaiser. And Eva again says she's a beginner, and that's absolutely fine. Eva, oh Molly, move your feet. There you go, good girl. Eva says that she has a shop. Can't remember what it's called now. Truly Unique, and I will put the link below. She sells a lot of napkins, so she has sent me a selection of napkins which are absolutely gorgeous. And on top of the selection of napkins, there's this beautiful little cross stitch. I used to do cross stitch as well, and that I've got an idea for that already in at some point, and I'm not going to go through all these napkins, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I've had a look at all of them and they're so pretty. She has sent some paper and some even more napkins here. She sent me some bags and some tags. I'm assuming she sells those in her shop as well. I haven't had a chance to have a look yet. She's found this fabric, Flower Fairy fabric, which is really kind and thoughtful. Eva, thank you. She said she found that on her travels. She sent me a beautiful card with a hare. I absolutely love hares, like a lot of us. Yeah, Truly Unique. That's also from Canada, this lady. She sent me a card, which I'm not going to read, but again, there's a really sweet note in there. Some of you have written, well, all of you have written such lovely things. And this is Eva's envelope. She sent an altered envelope. Well, she's made it from dyed paper with some tissue decoupage on there. And again, napkin, I suppose it's napkin decoupage. She's lined it with paper so I can write on there. There's another journal card here, and that would make a gorgeous entry into any journal. So thank you, Eva. That's clever as well. She used a butterfly. Oops, there we go, butterfly there. So thank you very much, everybody. That's all for now. I hope most of you have skipped past my little mini rant. Not rant, whatever it is, lecture. I don't want to lecture anybody. Enjoy creating and keep practicing is what I would say. So this will be, the draw for this will be done hopefully next week, and let me know if you think there's something in the post. As I say, I know there's at least 3. If you think there's something in the post that may not get here in time, and I'll see you all again soon.